Back to the NBA right now. Let's take this to the Chicago Bulls and the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers ending a 4-game losing streak by beating the Bulls today. Here's head coach Nate McMillan on their win.
This is another game you want to build off of. You want to really you want to take this energy and you want a replay of that on Sunday. And that's the thing that I continue to come back with our guys and we continue to show that we're capable. Okay, we've done it. And we got to get consistent with it.
Scotty Rude, how do you think that Indiana has performed under McMillan? He's 16-18 in his first season with the Pacers.
It's incomplete. I think if these guys had been together last season, then I would say this was a C minus. Because right now they're out of the playoffs, but they're also a game and a half out of fifth behind Atlanta. So there's a cluster there from seeds 5 through 10. You can even bring in 11. I mean, Orlando and Detroit can make the playoffs. And I would say I'd just give the Eastern Conference a C minus. Fred Hoiberg's on the hot seat, and it is really hot. He is not the personality for the NBA. He just isn't. And maybe Steve Kerr, his personality is that much different than Fred Hoiberg's. Nate McMillan's very calm too. You need a guy as your head coach that could just tell you exactly. You need to be humbled still. There is so much entitlement filled with every individual brand of a pro athlete. You need to be able to humble them and then also back up every claim.
That's a tall order.
It is a tall order. That means you have to have the answer to any question based off a claim that you give a player. Because they'll question, oh, how dare you say I'm not doing X, Y, and Z? And then you have to say, because ABC, and then they're humbled. Popovich has an answer for everything. Brad Stevens is another guy that can be a calm guy because he's so smart.
He seems very
Nate
calm.
McMillan comes in from Frank Vogel because Bird wanted a player, and a guy who'd been a coach before, and he thought he'd be able to handle a team with better players. And they went and they got Teague, and they got Thaddeus Young, and that's why I call this an incomplete grade right now, because I do think they make the playoffs. And beating the Bulls is different than beating any of 24 other teams that aren't in this cluster, because they will be vying for the 5th to 10th spots with Chicago, Milwaukee, the Knicks, the Wizards, and the Hawks. So it's like a 1.5 point win.